Once speaking, first listening? Hello, everyone. Welcome back to English Listening Journey. Today, we will talk about an important secret to speaking English fluently, listening. Many learners struggle with speaking because they don't focus enough on listening. But the truth is, listening is the first step to speaking well. Let's explore why listening is so important and how it can help you become a better English speaker. Why listening is the key to speaking. Have you ever noticed how children learn to speak? They don't start with grammar books or vocabulary lists. Instead, they listen. They listen to their parents, their family, and the people around them. They hear words, sentences, and conversations every day. After months of listening, they slowly start to speak. The same is true for learning English. Before you can speak well, you need to listen a lot. Listening helps you learn the sounds, rhythm, and natural flow of English. It teaches you how words are used in real conversations. If you listen often, your brain will start recognizing patterns, and speaking will become easier. Many learners make the mistake of focusing only on speaking. They try to force words out without first training their ears. But speaking without listening is like trying to sing a song without hearing the melody first. To improve your speaking, start by improving your listening. Listening also helps you understand different accents. English is spoken all over the world, and accents vary from country to country, and even within the same country. By exposing yourself to different accents, you train your ears to understand English in any situation. This is very useful when traveling, working, or communicating with different people. How listening improves your pronunciation. Listening helps you develop good pronunciation. When you hear native speakers talk, you learn how words should sound. You notice how they connect words, where they place stress, and how their tone changes. For example, in natural speech, "What do you want?" often sounds like "What do you want?" If you only study English from books, you might not recognize this spoken form. But if you listen a lot, you'll start to understand and use these natural pronunciations yourself. To practice, listen to English speakers and repeat what they say. Try shadowing. This means listening to a sentence and saying it at the same time. Over time, your pronunciation will improve naturally. Another way listening helps with pronunciation is through intonation and stress. In English, certain words in a sentence are stressed more than others. For example, "I didn't say he stole the money." Different meaning depending on the stressed word. Listening helps you understand these subtle changes. If you don't listen enough, your speech might sound robotic or unnatural. But with regular listening, you'll sound more like a native speaker. Listening helps you learn new words and phrases. When you listen, you learn vocabulary and context. Instead of memorizing lists of words, you hear them used in real situations. This helps you understand their meaning and how to use them correctly. For example, if you hear someone say, "I'm feeling under the weather," you'll learn that this phrase means "I'm sick." If you only study words individually, you might not understand phrases like this. But listening teaches you how English is really spoken. To build your vocabulary through listening, try watching movies, listening to podcasts, or following English-speaking YouTubers. Write down new words and practice using them in sentences. A good method is listening and reading together. Find a podcast or a video with subtitles and read while you listen. This will help you connect spoken and written words. Later, try listening without subtitles to test your understanding. How to listen effectively. Not all listening practice is the same. Just hearing English is not enough. You need to listen actively. Here are some tips. 1. Start with easy material. If the audio is too difficult, you won't understand much. Begin with graded readers, slow English podcasts, or simple stories. 2. Use subtitles wisely. Watch with subtitles first to understand the meaning, then listen again without them. This helps you improve step by step. 3. Repeat and shadow. Listen to a sentence, pause, and repeat it. Try to copy the speaker's pronunciation and rhythm. 4. Focus on key words. You don't need to understand every word. Focus on the important words to get the meaning. 5. Listen every day. Even 10 minutes a day can make a big difference. The more you listen, the more natural English will sound to you. Listening also improves your ability to think in English. When you listen often, your brain gets used to the language. You start forming sentences faster without translating from your native language. Listening builds confidence in speaking. Many learners are afraid to speak because they don't feel confident. They worry about making mistakes or sounding unnatural. But if you listen a lot, you will feel more comfortable. When you listen daily, English starts to feel familiar. You recognize words and phrases easily. Your brain absorbs sentence patterns, so when you speak, words come more naturally. Listening helps remove the fear of speaking. Think of it like learning a song. At first, you listen to it many times. You start to remember the lyrics and the melody. After a while, you can sing along without effort. The same happens with English. The more you listen, the easier speaking becomes. Many successful language learners say that listening is the most important skill. They spend months or even years just listening before they start speaking. This method is called the silent period, and it helps learners build a strong foundation in the language. If you feel nervous about speaking, focus on listening first. As you listen more, you will naturally start to speak better. Practical ways to improve your listening. 1. Listen to audiobooks. Choose simple books with audio. Listen and read along. 2. Watch TV shows and movies. Start with subtitles, then try without them. 3. Listen to podcasts. There are many English learning podcasts available for free. 4. Use YouTube. Find videos on topics you enjoy. Listen to different accents. 5. Join conversation groups. Even if you're shy, just listening will help. Set a goal to listen for at least 30 minutes every day. The more you listen, the faster you will improve. Speaking starts with listening. If you want to speak English fluently, listen to English every day. Focus on pronunciation, learn words in context, and listen actively. Over time, speaking will become easier and more natural. Thank you for watching English Listening Journey. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. Keep listening, keep practicing, and see you next time.